It is Sysadmin Sean here with some more Sysadmin news. Big news today. Cisco has purchased or will be purchasing cybersecurity firm Splunk for $28 billion. That's B as in billion. Now, for those of you who do not know, Splunk is it's promoted as a giant security tool. That's pretty accurate, but at its base, it's a log aggregator. You install an agent or you set up forwarding to send all of your logs, all of your event data to this central Splunk server. And this central server will then aggregate that data, organize it. You can pick and choose and filter how you want to collect your data, because a lot of times, for instance, DHCP logs, not very human readable. Splunk can ingest those logs and make them very human readable. Splunk can take Active Directory event viewer logs, Windows event viewer logs in general, Linux logs, just anything, appliances, anything that can send data either via SNMP, the Splunk agent. Pretty sure it can just grab any log that will go to it. It will consume those logs, make the data human readable, and also aggregate that data for you to kind of give you an idea of what's happening, what you're looking at. Now, a lot of security people use it because it helps you track, all right, we saw a failed login here or a bad login here, and then we saw this happen on the network, and then we saw this happen on the network. You can kind of follow the steps and sort of see a bigger picture without having to jump from system to system to system and look at the logs locally. You send all your logs to Splunk, you look at them in one place. You protect your Splunk server, so on and so forth. Let me show you here. This is Splunk's website. They've got pretty pictures, obviously. They do security, observability, powered by AI, APIs, integrations, model, buzzwords. It's not cheap by itself. Anyway, you can purchase it at a monthly, you can get a free trial, a free amount of data. I believe it's about 1 terabyte, and it will log all of that from all of your servers. And it's per month. It's 1 terabyte per month. So you don't fill up on the terabyte and you're done. You fill up on the terabyte each month. And then you have to basically pay, or it will just quit ingesting data for that month. The problem is you're going to go through 1 terabyte of data really quickly. Again, this is more of a security discussion to a lot of folks, but sysadmins can use this too. This data aggregation is really, really awesome if you manage different infrastructure components, physical hardware, virtual hardware. You're managing user interactions, identity management, email, all sorts of stuff can just be ingested by this. And Cisco buying this makes me very concerned. So here's the article about Cisco purchasing for $28 billion. The reason this concerns me is that Splunk was already really expensive. A lot of places cannot afford Splunk. That's just the way it is sometimes, in that it's a really handy tool, but you're not able to afford it after you've seen what it can do. A lot of times you just get a big no from purchasing or from higher ups. They're just like, no, we can't afford it. So for those of you that have Splunk and you're in a Splunk shop already, but you're very worried about what Cisco's going to do to raise the prices, because honestly, that's probably what's going to happen. Cisco loves to charge even more for things than most other vendors. There is a product, and it requires a lot more intervention from the technician, called Graylog, and you can use Graylog and Grafana and a bunch of other tools to basically build a free version of everything Splunk can do, or at least the majority of what Splunk can do. If you need log ingestion and human readability and sort of this aggregation, Graylog is something you should definitely take a look at. And I'll put a link down below to both Splunk's website so you can take a look at their product, and Graylog, the one I suggest. And then Grafana is a dashboard product that can take database ingested. They can grab stuff from Graylog, SQL databases, things like that, and build you dashboards for those kind of tools. And I will put that down below. So all in all, that's the news for today from the big sysadmin side. Hope you enjoy it. I do want to get back again. I want to get back to doing tutorials soon, but budget and job stuff and other things have kind of gotten in the way there. So I've had to put those aside for right now. We may move into some cloud stuff. But we'll have to see about that. And like I said, if you enjoy it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this Splunk thing. Again, I think it's going to cost a lot more money for customers, and that's going to suck. So let me know, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy the content, and we'll see you in the next one.